Over 4,600 new homes are being built in Columbia right now. But here's the problem. About 70% of buyers pick the wrong builder and end up losing tens of thousands they didn't plan for. Hey, I'm Brent Downing with the Downing Group at Keller Williams, and I've spent the last 15 years helping families buy new homes right here in Columbia. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 best builders for 2025, plus the 5 things that will decide if you'll love your home or hate it for the next 20 years. Because picking the wrong builder is the biggest mistake you can make. Columbia just saw its biggest spike in new home permits in over 10 years. But here's the thing, those numbers only tell part of the story. The real action is what's driving this growth. And if you're thinking about buying, understanding these shifts could make all the difference. It all starts with population growth. Richland County has added over 2% more people since 2020, now topping 430,000 residents, and Lexington County up nearly 5%, pushing past 318,000 people. I know those percentages might not sound wild, but when you zoom out, those people need homes, and that's why builders are working like crazy to keep up. And get this, these trends are even changing how communities are being built. Later on, I'll walk you through some D.R. Horton neighborhoods at totally different price points, depending on where they are in Columbia. Same builder, same style, but very different numbers. Now let's talk permits. In 2023, Richland County issued almost 3,000 new home permits, while Lexington County added another 1,800. But those aren't just numbers. Every single one of those represents a family choosing to call Columbia home. And builders, they're expanding into places that were nothing but open fields 5 years ago. Suburban growth is happening fast, but only in certain spots. Lifewood, for example, is growing at 7% a year. That makes it one of the fastest growing communities in the Southeast. We're also seeing strong development in Northeast Columbia, Lexington, and the Lake Murray corridor. But here's what most buyers miss. Not all builders are created equal. They each target different buyers, and they all have different timelines, price strategies, and ways of shaping their communities. The truth, the builder you choose might be more important than the house plan or even the neighborhood. A solid builder can save you money, finish on time, and give you real long-term value. A bad one, that's when things start to get messy. Delays, budget, stress, you name it. And the builder I'm about to show you first, they're solving the affordability problem in a way that's probably going to change how you think about manufactured homes altogether. So before we dive into these permit numbers, if you want to stay on top of what's going on in the Columbia real estate market, hit that subscribe button down below. You'll get first dibs on every new video we drop, packed with tips that'll help you stay ahead in this market. They're packed with local tips like which neighborhoods are heating up, how prices are shifting, and what to watch out for before you buy. It's stuff that'll help you make better, smarter real estate moves. All right, now let's break down what these numbers really mean. Clayton Homes is one of the biggest builders in Columbia area. They used to be known solely for their manufactured homes around here, but many don't know they bought Mungo Homes, a local builder in Columbia, for decades, a few years ago. If you think manufactured homes still look like they used to, Clayton is about to change your mind. This isn't your grandpa's mobile home. Clayton has taken big steps forward in design, quality, and energy use while keeping prices much lower than most new homes. As I mentioned, one of Clayton's specialties is they build entry-level manufactured and modular homes. But the way they treat their customers sets them apart from everyone else in this price range. They focus on first-time home buyers and families who want good homes without spending a fortune. Right now, they've got 2 main models worth looking at. The Hey Jude has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1,920 square feet. The Morocco has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 1,791 square feet. Both use open floor plans and have smart layouts that make the most of every inch. And you'll want to keep this in mind when we talk about those 5 big buying mistakes later, because Clayton's value hits one of them head on. That mistake can cost buyers around $30,000 on average. Here's where Clayton gets really interesting. They've got something called Energy Smart Zero. It's a net zero energy option, which means the home can produce as much energy as it uses. Think solar panels, high energy efficiency appliances, and strong insulation. This kind of setup could drop your electric bill all the way to zero. That's a big deal for families watching monthly costs. Clayton buyers are usually first-timers or families who need a move-in date within 6 months. If you don't want to wait a full full year or more like you would with a regular new build, Clayton has options that move way faster. And this is where Clayton really stands out. Traditional homes can take 8 to 12 months to finish, but Clayton builds many parts of these homes in a factory. That means fewer delays from weather, better quality control oftentimes, no missing materials, and no no-show workers. It keeps your timeline short and steady. But if you're looking for something a little more upscale with full amenities and that classic neighborhood feel, Clayton also builds stick homes thanks to their acquisition of Mungo Homes a few years back. If you've been in Columbia any amount of time, you know the name Mungo Homes. There are several great subdivisions underway, including the Falls in Blythewood and Astoria in Columbia for the budget-minded buyer, and Pebble Branch and Palmetto Shores in Chapin, and Hendricks Farms in Lexington on the higher end of the price scale. Next, Stanley Martin doesn't just build houses, they build full lifestyles, and their communities in Columbia show exactly how they do it. When you buy a Stanley Martin home, you're not just getting a house, you're joining a well-planned neighborhood with features that improve your daily life. They focus on move-up and luxury homes in master-planned communities. That means every detail from the roads to the parks to the home styles is planned with care. Stanley Martin has 10 active communities around the greater Columbia area. Each one is built for a certain type of buyer with features made to match their needs. Garner's Mill in Columbia is where they got started in this market. Homes here range from the high 280s to $315,000. It's built for move-up buyers who want newer homes, solid construction, and shared amenities, but without the higher price tags found in luxury neighborhoods. It's also close to downtown Columbia, but still gives you that quiet neighborhood feel. And this price range is a perfect example of what we'll talk about later in the buyer segmentation strategy, where new buyers need to match their goals and budgets to the right builder. Abney Hills Estates in Blythewood shows off its luxury style. Homes here run from $440,000 to $680,000. This community attracts professionals, executives, and families who want more space, high-end finish, and extra features. Plus, the Blythewood location makes it easy to get to both Columbia and Charlotte. Summer Orchard in Lexington rounds out their current lineup. Homes there go from $282,000 to $312,000. It's aimed at families who want a good quality home, community features, and easy access to Lake Murray. Stanley Martin also offers the Smart Selected Homes program. It gives buyers up to $15,000 in design credits to pick out finishes, fixtures, and extras without breaking their budget. This helps move-up buyers create homes that feel personal based on what they've learned from past homes. They mainly build in Richland District 1 and Lexington District 1 as well. Every location is picked on purpose based on what the buyers want and need. And here's something to keep in mind when we look at our next builder. There's one company in Columbia that builds more homes across more communities than the next 3 builders combined. And I'm telling you, no matter what you think you know about them, their strategy is worth paying attention to. D.R. Horton builds more homes in Columbia than the next 3 builders combined. But that's not even their biggest strength right now. What really sets them apart is how they serve every type of buyer, from first-time home buyers to luxury shoppers, while still keeping their quality high and prices competitive. Because they build at such a large scale, D.R. Horton can offer value that smaller builders can't touch. They work in more than 13 different communities across Columbia. That means more options for location, price, and features than any other builder in town. Grand Oaks in Columbia is their move-up option. Homes here range between $375,000 and $450,000. This spot is great for growing families and working professionals who want bigger homes, good finishes, and an easy drive to jobs in the city. You get that suburban lifestyle, but you're still close to everything in Columbia. And what's interesting about this price range is how it overlaps with the HOA expectations we'll talk about soon, where yearly fees can be different from one neighborhood to the next, even when prices are similar. Livingston Woods in Irmo is their mid-range pick. Homes there cost between $320,000 and $390,000. It's perfect for families who want nearby parks, easy access to both Columbia and the growing I-26 corridor. That part of Irmo is getting more popular as more businesses move in. Cross Creek in Lexington shows how D.R. Horton serves entry-level buyers. Homes here range from $215,000 to $225,000 to start with. These homes offer solid build quality and smart layouts at prices that compete with older resale homes. If you're a first-time home buyer, this is your shot at getting new construction without paying the usual new home markup. They frequently offer $5,000 to $10,000 in closing cost help, plus our mortgage company, Blue Sky Mortgage, can help you with new construction rate buydowns. That can cut your mortgage payment by a lot. They also include high-tech features in their smart home packages as standard, not pricey upgrades. D.R. Horton's reach across Columbia is massive. Whether you want to be in downtown, out by the lake, in the suburbs, or up in the Northeast, they have communities in all those spots. You're not stuck choosing between location and price. You can get both. Their quick delivery is another big win. While custom homes can take 12 to 18 months, D.R. Horton keeps homes in inventory. That means you can close in 30 to 90 days. For families who need to move fast or are relocating, that's a game changer. Now, here's what none of these builders will say out loud, but I will because it matters. 5 key things decide whether you'll love your home or regret it for the next 20 years. And I'm telling you, knowing these up front can save you thousands of dollars and months of stress. These 5 factors will decide if you love your new home or regret it for the next 20 years. Most builders won't tell you this until you're already under contract. Knowing them up front helps you make better choices and avoid mistakes that cost thousands and create long-term frustration. HOA expectations are the first thing you need to understand before choosing any new construction community. In Columbia, HOA fees usually range from $450 to $650 a year, but what's included in those fees can vary a lot. Some cover landscaping, community features, and exterior upkeep. Others charge the same fees but offer way less. Future increases are built into every HOA, but most buyers never ask about them. Well-run communities raise fees slowly to keep up with inflation and repairs. Poorly run ones wait too long and then hit homeowners with surprise charges when big fixes come up. Builder incentives can save you thousands, but only if you know how to use them. Clayton offers special programs for FHA, VA, and USDA loans. Stanley Martin gives smart credits worth up to $15,000, and D.R. Horton regularly offers closing cost help, and with our Blue Sky mortgage rate buydowns, that can make a big difference. The key to maximizing incentives is knowing they change based on how fast homes are selling. When a neighborhood is moving quickly, deals shrink. When sales slow down, incentives grow. Smart buyers pay attention to this and buy at the right time. The smart thing to do here is to let us help you navigate all this. We've sold hundreds of homes across this platform and know what incentives are available and how to negotiate the best deals with these builders for you. Timeline reality is something every new construction buyer needs to understand. Builders frequently say it'll take 6 to 12 months to build a house, but things like weather, inspections, material delays, and subcontractor schedules can all slow that down no matter how good the builder is. I've always told my buyers to expect at least a month more to build a home than the builder tells you up front, just so you don't get stuck paying extra fees for storage or for your loan lock rate near the actual close date. Right now, Richland County has about 3 to 6 months of existing homes on the market. Lexington County has 2 to 4 months. That gives buyers real options. You can compare new builds and resale homes and use that competition to your advantage. Here's the mistake that costs buyers $30,000 on average. They pick a builder based on how the model home looks instead of choosing the one that matches their budget and lifestyle. First-time home buyers working with $200,000 to $300,000 should probably focus on Clayton Homes and D.R. Horton's entry-level neighborhoods. They stretch your dollars and move faster. Move-up buyers with $300,000 to $400,000 budgets will find the best value in the mid-range home. These offer better locations, family-friendly layouts, and features that fit changing needs. Luxury buyers with $400,000 and up should look at their top-tier neighborhoods with high-end builds. You'll get better finishes, premium locations, and more ways to customize. And here's the one question that matters most when picking a builder, regardless of your budget or timeline. It's not just about the house, it's about what you value most in your daily life and long-term goals. I'm telling you, knowing which builder fits your goals can save you thousands and can save you a lot of stress. If you're thinking about new construction and want someone who will give it to you straight about which neighborhoods are actually worth your money, send us an email at brentd@thedowningteam.com. Our team at the Downing Group knows these builders inside and out. We've walked through every model home and we know what to look for. We can help you skip the costly mistakes we've been talking about. Let's find your perfect new home before someone else grabs it. Before you go, click the video on your screen to see which Columbia suburbs are growing the fastest right now. I'll show you the neighborhoods where prices are climbing thanks to that new Scout Motors factory and the 4,000 jobs it's bringing. Tap that video now and I'll meet you there with all the details you need before you buy. Have a great week, folks.